Hey, how are you? Welcome to Tiney Tuesday. Okay, today's the day where I'm going to use everything that I've pulled in my samples in the past and try and use them up because I got a lot of them. Just trying to find everything. Okay, I found day cream and I pulled an eye cream last weekend. This is Biosense Squalane Peptide Eye Gel. Reduces puffiness and dark circles. So how's everybody doing? Is everybody ready to go back to work? Because I'm not. Not that I really feel like I work a whole lot. I worked harder, a lot harder, before COVID. Um, I started out as a guard at this school where I work. And my main responsibility was access control. That was my first and foremost duty. I had to make sure that nobody got into a building, well, to my building, that wasn't supposed to. And if they did, I needed to report it to the school security. Um, that was my main duty. Um, observe and report. I could stop people if uh, it was at all possible. This is Ren, Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. There's a lot in here too. And I would work the midnight shift. You know, I would usually work 11 to 7 o'clock in the morning. And then my hours switched to 7 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning, where I would work 12 hours. I really put too much on my face. We're going to have to let that soak in. I like the smell. I've smelled this before. I don't know where. Let's rub it into my hands too. So I use this. I use that. Wait. I didn't pull this weekend. I don't think. Did I? I don't think I did. And, this is. No, I didn't. Did I? I don't remember. Oh, I did. I did pull this. And, that that was my job. Then I started and another very important part of my job, stay awake. This is, I ripped it. This is a V. It's 50% SPF. So we're gonna put this on. And then I got on at the school. I actually became an employee at the school a year ago. I think it was May. And I worked. I worked very hard. But it's okay because when you work hard, the nights go by really fast. I became I still worked in a way security. I watched cameras and I made sure nobody snuck anybody else into the gym. And I was good at it, you know. People would sneak people into the gym through a back door, and I'd be like, where'd they come from? Because I couldn't see them come in. And then I'd go and talk to them, and I'd be like, get out. And then if I caught them twice, I'd be like, okay, give me your ID. No, we don't need to do that. They want to argue. And I'd be, look, no, we need to have your ID. We're going to have, and if you don't want to give it to me, we have you on film and we can figure out who you are. So it's up to you if you want to ruin your future, because they take it very seriously when you sneak somebody into the gym. I also would clean the gym. I would tell people I'm a glorified custodian because, at the end of the night, I would take out the trash. I would wipe down all the equipment. I would put all the equipment. I have to do my nails. I would put all the equipment back in its proper place. And, oh, come on. Wait, where is that? Is that it? No, that's not it. I see it. The razor. Okay, put you back. I would clean the entire gym. And occasionally I'd be watching somebody and I'd be like, this person always leaves his weights and everything out. I should say something. So I would go up to him after he got done working out at a machine that he didn't wipe down afterwards, because they're supposed to wipe him down, and say, are you done with that machine? And they'd be like, I didn't use that machine. I'm like, oh, you're on camera using it. I think you did. Did you forget? Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And then they go back and do it. It was more irritating. This is Ulta's Poreless Face Primer. I've never used this before. It looks like a roller ball. Comes out like that. It's more irritating when people use weights and they carry them all across the gym and then don't put them back when they're done. Or if they go into another part of the gym and bring other equipment into the main gym and then leave it. If it's so hard, if the equipment is so heavy, after you're done using it, when you're working out, to put back, use lighter equipment. It would just, really? I'm just trying to dry it. Okay. What am I doing? I got that on. I don't have any tiny samples of foundation that are out. So we're going to use the Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur Foundation. Let's see if it fills and blurs. I do like this. It's in ivory, so it's one of the lighter shades. I like that it tones down the redness in my face. So yesterday I told you guys that I'm getting a advent calendar together for you guys. Um, I think I'm gonna start it in November. That way you can have it in December. You know, I also have to send out some friend mail to somebody. That's coming up too. Okay. I couldn't find the lid. So how was your guys' weekend? Mine was pretty good. I didn't do hardly anything. I looked for a car. My sister and I agreed. We're not having anybody over this weekend. We agreed. Oh, this is the. I forgot to tell you. It's so darn thick. This is the It Bye Bye Under Eye Cream Concealer. Really, I don't like wearing makeup right now. Um, to go to work. I would love it if now to wear makeup if COVID was over, but I have to wear a mask, so I don't like, while no one's around me, I take it off and I hang it just from this ear, and it hangs down, and then people come up and I go and I flip it back over this ear, but they get dirty when you wear foundation. So okay, now we're gonna put on some powder. It's the Dita stuff. I think this is this. No, this is all over. Okay, we're good. Okay. I do like this, by the way. This is an excellent powder. Just saying. It matted me right up. I'm the only one here right now, and I have Supernatural on the TV, but I have the sound turned down. I just like to see something as I'm, you know. Okay, lights, camera, lashes. I'll do this last. Hold on. This is a Oh, I think this is a highlighter from Bare Minerals. And I always do this. I always leave it to the last minute to get the safety seal off. Come on. Come on. Come. I have to do my nails still too, by the way. Okay. This is handy. This is the eyebrow shaper that I bought at the dollar store that's from Sassy and Chic. You can open up stuff with that. I think this is shadow. Yes. Look at that. Bare Mineral Shadow. I'm going to put the the CoverGirl lid lock up primer on my lid because this looks like it'll probably come off. So, the facility I work for, you can build your vacation time up to like 30 days. And my plan was to build up those days and use them when I get some stuff done. I have a gallstone. I have kidney stones. I have to go in for my teeth. What else? There's something else. I'm just all messed up. And we're gonna let that dry. And I was gonna hold it off. That was my plan when I got hired. I was like, cool. I could get everything done, then build up my time off again. And, you know, not be broke when I'm recovering. This was LA Colors. It's a brow pencil, brow or eyeliner. And that way I could do it and not have to be worried about it. But then COVID happened. And I tried to take some time off to go to a doctor's appointment. I have a cardiologist. And they were like, we really don't have anybody to replace you. So can you just take half a day? Can you just come in late? I'm like, okay, fine. So instead of coming in at 3:30, I think I came in at 5. It was right after my doctor's appointment. But you don't want to go to the doctor, or you don't want to go to work after you've had a doctor's appointment. And when I go in for my dental stuff, yeah, they're gonna have to find somebody because it ain't gonna be me. You like that? Hereditary. This one's worse. This is the side I stroked on. And sometimes I'll be like, what is that darkness above my face hair? Oh, it's my eyelid. Okay, this eye color is prettier on my hand than on my eyes. Just saying. Hello. Lights, camera, lashes. I love this stuff. Last year, about this time, I went into the hospital. I woke up one day, and I had been having pains, but I always worked through them. Probably why I stroked. And I woke up one day, and I just felt like I was dying. And I finally called my boss, and I said, look, I'm sorry, but I can't come in. I really am sick. I don't know what it is. I feel horrible. And he's like, okay, well, we'll take some time off. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I felt horrible because I never took time off. And here I was taking time off when I told him, I never take time off. Don't worry about it. And I took time off. I was getting sick all day in the bathroom. And my sister comes home and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I feel like I'm dying. I feel horrible. And she's like, okay, let's go to the hospital. I'm like, I don't want to. And I really don't like going. I mean, which is probably why I'm so sick. This is NARS. And it's in Laguna. It's a bronzer. So she took me. And I'm sitting there. And, I told them everything that was wrong with me and all this shit. Sorry. And they're like, okay, go sit and wait. I'm like, when you're sick, you don't want to wait in the lobby. And that's where I was. This is before COVID. And I was sitting there and I looked over at my sister and I said, I'm going to throw up. And she's like, I'll be right back. She went and got me this baggie, which had a lip around it, and then it was a bag. And the thing was, you could do this and throw up. And I'm like, I don't think I can use that. And she's like, well, that's what they gave me. I'm like, they don't have plastic bags. And she goes, stop complaining and just do it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I don't think so. All over. And they were like, I was sitting right next to the reception area. And apparently, my sister said the lady's eyes went because somebody was actually sick in the emergency. And next thing I knew, they were admitting me. And they ran a test on me. And I was in, my left kidney had went septic. I was like, oh, great. And the doctor came and talked to me, and he's like, you know, you only have one kidney. And I'm like, I look at my sister and I go, what? And they're like, yeah, you have one kidney. Well, you have two, but one has shrunken and it's not functioning. I'm like, oh. And the other kidney is going septic. So we need to fix this because you might die. And I'm like, please fix it. So I remember vaguely being a kid around 4 years old. Maybe I was 5. I think I was 5. Because when I started, this is Physicians Formula's highlighter in Champagne. No, I was 6. My father died when I was 4. I was born in October, so I didn't start school until I was 6. I was started kindergarten at 6. And, wow, this has gone really fast. And after school, after kindergarten, one of my sisters or brothers would come get me and walk from school on their lunch break, drop me off at the babysitter, which was on our block, and then walk all the way back up to school. And I had a mouth on me. I don't know if you can tell that about me, but when I had a mouth. And I'm sure I deserved it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what caused the incident, but the babysitter grabbed me, and it was like she, picked me up and then swung me. And I kind of think she kicked me in the gut. I don't remember. I know right after that, my mom pulled us all, my little brother and I, out of there and moved us up to another babysitter. But I think she's the one who damaged my kidney. I think she hurt me. And, back then we didn't go to the doctor. My mom was the doctor. The only time I ever remember going to the hospital when I was a kid, twice. Once, I was playing in the basement, and I stepped on glass. And shoes, no. And my mom had to get a ride to get me to the hospital up the street. Which, by the way, was where I was when all this kidney problems happened. And the second time was when I found out that I was allergic to bees. Our neighbor hired my brothers to clear out a wasp nest in ground. And, she needed to get sued for that crap because they were kids. I think I was 10, and my brother that was involved with this was 14 because he was exactly 4 years older than me. And I'm standing there, and they piss off. I don't know what they did, but all the wasps start coming out and start stinging everybody. And I was like, what's going on? Ow, ow, ow. And they were the kind that stung you through their mouth, and they didn't leave the stinger in you. They just kept stinging you over and over. And I just got really sick real fast, and phew, by then my mom knew how to drive. Next thing I knew, I was in the hospital. But yeah, those are my childhood memories from going to the hospital. Okay, You guys, what do you think? I think I might have overdone it for work. But the good thing is nobody's going to see this because there's going to be a mask on. Hey, when you wear your mask, when you wear your mask and there's nobody around, or if you're while you have your glasses on and you have to wear your glasses, do you put the mask under your nose? I know you're not supposed to, but I do it because the mask folds up my glasses. Just saying. Okay, this has been 31 minutes, and now it's time for me to stop talking. Tiney Tuesday. You guys, have a good day. I will see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday Winners. Bye, guys.